Warning, cheaters may contain adult themes and strong language. Parents are cautioned that this program may not be suitable for children. Coming up on this episode of Cheaters.
That's her, man. I can't believe this, man.
Your wife and her boss left and went to a comedy club.
Who got jokes up in here?
Cheaters was canceled.
Let me guess. It's your cousin. You from Arkansas, right?
From Cheaters surveillance cameras, you are about to view actual true stories filmed live, documenting the pain of a spouse or lover caused by infidelity. This program is both dedicated to the faithful and presented to the false-hearted to encourage their renewal of temperance and virtue.
You can feel in your heart when something's not right.
No other woman has made me feel the way she does.
You don't do this to the people that love you.
I can live with the truth, but I can't live with lies.
I'm lost. I feel like I'm by myself.
This is not the way we're supposed to end.
I will get to the truth.
I know this isn't easy.
I can't take it anymore.
I knew something was going down, though, man.
This has been a lie the whole time.
I'm about to throw up.
Oh, hell no!
Here we go. I see you right there. I want a hard target search.
Is this what you call anytime with your daughter?
Here he is.
Get your hands on me!
Get the camera off you.
You need to be baptized!
Calm down. Knock that off.
I saw you on the tape!
This is the price of justice.
This is like not how this is supposed to work,
just
John.
go with him.
I'm done. I can't do this anymore. Would you love you?
I love you, too.
Real reality television is brought to you by Cheaters Detective Agency's Private Eyes on Cheaters.
Hello, I'm Joey Greco. Thank you for tuning in to another installment of Cheaters. Please meet David White, a composed gentleman growing weary of his wife's passive attitude towards their marriage. Seeking nothing less than the truth, David comes to Cheaters for assistance.
David White, age 28. A city maintenance worker worried that his wife tends to another relationship.
I mean, just to let you know, I'm not really comfortable telling you guys all my business like this. It's really frustrating, but I ain't know what else to do, man. Any woman here got a man say, let's go out. I'm your husband. Let's go out and let's have a night out. I'm paying. We've been struggling, but that's all right. I got it. She don't want to, man. I've been doing all the shopping, man. I've been doing all the cooking. And, man, I can't cook, man. I do the best I can. But in the beginning, I didn't have to cook, man. She was there. I need your help, man. I really do. That's why I'm here. I didn't want to come here, but I'm here, man. I need your help.
If you suspect infidelity in your relationship, Cheaters licensed investigators may be able to provide you assistance. Exercise your right to be informed. Kim White, age 26. A customer service representative suspected of going above and beyond to satisfy her clientele. Investigation Day 2. Cheaters agents perched outside the office of David's wife leap into action as suspect Kim White scurries across the lot with a young man in tow. The two hop into his car and take off. A short drive ends up with a quick stop at a liquor store. Detectives infiltrate the shop with micro cams in order to get a closer look at the suspect's unknown male companion. After purchasing a six-pack of tall boys, suspect White and her companion return to her workplace. The chill in the air causes David's wife to run to her vehicle to grab a light jacket. White proceeds back to the companion's car, where the twosome toast their friendship and then huddle up for warmth. Apparently still frozen, White has her companion retrieve a coat from his vehicle and as a reward gets hugs and kisses. As the suspect's shift comes to a close, her companion walks her to her car, helps her inside, and then leans in the window for one last kiss. As White pulls away, her companion rushes to get her attention. He seems to have forgotten his jacket. Once the exchange is made, the companion heads inside while White heads home to David. Investigation Day 6. Cheaters detectives remain on stakeout in the parking lot of suspect White's workplace. Far earlier than usual, suspect White emerges from the office building and hops into her car. On this evening, Mrs. White drives around the corner to an unknown apartment complex. Minutes later, the suspect's companion pulls up in his vehicle. The companion, now identified as the suspect's supervisor, Grady Edwin, hugs his employee hello. The couple head upstairs to companion Edwin's apartment and disappear inside. Almost an hour later, the twosome surface and depart in the companion's vehicle. After a brief pursuit, White and Edwin arrive at an all-you-can-eat pizza buffet. Once situated inside, the duo flirt and eat for quite some time. After stuffing themselves to satisfaction, the couple exit. A second set of detectives stationed outside Edwin's apartment captures the pair pulling up and heading back upstairs. Several hours later, the two re-emerge and follow each other back to the office. Upon arrival, suspect White and companion Edwin share a long embrace before heading in. A short time later, White clocks out and goes home for the night. Investigation Day 11. Once again, outside the suspect's place of business, Cheater's agents observe Mrs. White and her boss exiting work and getting into Edwin's vehicle. A few miles away, the duo arrive at a pool hall. Detectives on foot follow them inside to find White and Edwin engrossed in a game of billiards. Taking a break, the couple get cozy at a nearby table. White's deception deepens in the following recorded telephone call with David.
Hey, baby.
Hey, baby, how you doing?
I'm okay. How about you?
I got off work early, and I just want to know what you want to do. Can we spend some time together or anything?
I have to go to work early today, so when you get off, I'll be rushing into work. I'm working overtime all this week.
I was just trying to spend some time with you, but, I mean...
Look, I'm trying to get this stuff ready, so when you get home, you can have something to eat, and I can go to work. I'm getting off the phone.
I love you.
Bye, baby.
The despicable acts perpetrated by White prompt cheaters to contact David for a swift resolution. Coming up, the confrontation.
Retrieving substantial proof of Kim's violation, Cheaters calls David to divulge the evidence. Prepared to view the surveillance footage, David asserts his right to know the truth.
David, thanks for being with us this evening. I know the circumstances that led to your initial phone call have been troubling you for quite a while.
It has, man. It has.
Well, I know that you're nervous. I know you're anxious.
Man, this is crazy, man.
Do you think you're ready to take a look at that?
Man, I'm ready, man. I'm ready to see it, man. I'm ready to see it.
As our investigation started, we had a detective that followed your wife as she went to work. She exits with someone else in tow. Now, I know it's very difficult to see. They both get into another vehicle, which we assume to be this gentleman's vehicle. Detective followed them until they arrived at a convenience store. They returned back to her place of employment. There we're able to see the two of them outside, engaging in conversation. They're sharing some drinks. And he appears to go back to his vehicle, grabs a coat, offers it to your wife. They continue to stay outside in conversation. And after quite some time, they both go their separate ways. On this evening, your wife exits the building. We had one detective stay on site because we know that gentleman's car was there. The other detective followed your wife as an apartment complex. Your wife waits there. Not more than a few minutes later, the same gentleman arrives. We assume that this was his place of residence. They go inside for a short 15 or 20 minute period, both exiting. They now get into his vehicle. One detective stayed at that location while the other followed the two of them until they arrived at a restaurant. After they had dinner, They return back to this gentleman's apartment. They go back inside for a little lengthier period of time.
Oh my goodness, man. That's her, man. I can't believe this, man. I can't believe this for real, man.
I know you're upset,
I mean,
but I want you to
and she
calm
tell me
down.
she's going to work, man. You know, for our dream, man. And she out here playing with whoever that dude is. I don't know who that dude is, man.
You want to take a second or two to calm down?
Yeah, man. I gotta think, man. I knew something was going down, though, man.
Well,
I knew something was going down.
The reason that we contacted you this evening is my detectives have informed me that shortly after arriving at work this evening, your wife and her boss, we've determined, a gentleman named Grady, left and went to a comedy club, which is right across the street.
Everybody out.
Come on, David. All right, everyone stay tight. Get together. Get together. Who are we following?
Everybody together? Everybody together? Let's go.
Joey Greco, that's what that is. Catch the cheaters.
Man, worth it.
Catch the cheaters. Joey Greco. Cheaters. Joey Greco. Catch the cheaters.
Are you kidding me?
Who got jokes up in here? Huh? Who got jokes in here? But there ain't no joke now here.
Cheaters was canceled.
You had a fun comedian thing. What's this, dog? Huh? I'm just saying, who's this right here?
Where's Joey Greco? Where is he? He's really short. I can't see him. He looks taller on TV.
Coming up next, the conclusion.
Man, I can't believe this, man.
They're right near the front of the stage. The detective will lead you to.
Who got jokes up in here? Who's this right here?
Where's Joey Greco?
Oh, hold on. Let me guess. This your cousin. You from Arkansas, right? You from Arkansas. This your cousin, right? What you mean by that? You know what I mean? Get your bitch by that, dog. Get your bitch. That's true. Would you like that, dog? It's not. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, boy. I ain't got nothing to do with it.
Let's go.
Please let me
Let's go.
Don't put your hands on it like that.
Don't have to him like
Hey. That's unnecessary.
Hey, boy. I'm just saying, though, dog. I'm just saying. This don't make no sense, though. What about your family? Huh? I'm a good man. What about me? Move! Cameras on my face, man. Who even my Hungry Jack? That's fat right there. Who am I? I got big marshmallow. Big marshmallow. I'm just saying, though. Get up.
I'm sorry.
What do you mean you sorry? What do you mean you sorry?
You ain't taking
How
care
you
of
been doing
business
this to me?
You ain't taking care of business at home. You ain't taking care of business at home.
See, now
Cause you not doing that. Cause you not doing that.
Now
Don't be
you're
mad
just
at me.
being mean.
Don't be mad at me.
Easy. Settle down.
Hold on. What you got to say? Hold on, dog.
Are you gonna be mad at me?
Hands down.
You just with me. Cause he gonna take care of him. Because he gonna take care of what you got. Watch out. It is.
Let's talk about this, please. Can we go talk about this, baby?
What is wrong, girl? What is? Where you going? Where you going? What you running for?
So how you gonna explain this, though?
Man, get these cameras on my face! Get on my face! What you gonna see me at work? You ain't gonna see me. I got your severance package right here.
Hold on, dog.
No.
You been in there, sir. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Where you going? Hurry up, hurry up. Oh, now you can be with her. Now you can be with her. Get your ass in the car. Now you can be with her.
Watch out, watch out.
Step back, watch out. I'll see you at work. You better be there on time tomorrow morning. You better be there on time tomorrow morning. Better have your ass at work. Stop. Have your ass at work. Stop. Don't go out there. Get these cameras out my face, bro. Man, watch out, man.
After the confrontation, David assesses his place in the divine comedy of life. Coming up shortly, Cheaters reveals his fate. But first, Cheaters presents the companion from the Brenda Martinez case. Becky comes to Cheaters to discuss her actions during the confrontation.
Becky. Becky stops by to offer insight into the evening she was confronted by Cheaters.
The lights were going, the cameras were right in my face, and I couldn't believe that it was happening, and I just wanted to just take off. And come to find out that it was his wife jumping out of the van, telling me that he is married and he had children, and what was I doing? It was a very scary feeling.
What are you doing in here?
Huh?
Who's she?
That's your friend.
Tell me.
No.
Who is that? Hey. Come here. Who are you? Who are you?
Es una amiga.
¿Una amiga?
Sí.
¿Una amiga con la que te ves?
No. Pregúntale.
Who are you? What's your name?
Es una amiga, pregúntale.
What's your name? Stop. Look at me. You know he's married?
No,
He has
pregúntale.
4 kids. He has 4 kids.
Well, he really never did say anything about him being married or him having 4 kids. I did hear him talk about 1 child, but like I said, never 4 of them, because I would never have gone out with him if I'd known he was married with 4 children.
He's married. That's his wife. They have a 2-year-old child. Okay.
You know he's married?
She did.
You know he had 4 kids?
I did not know.
And why you were with him?
Espérame. Yo le pregunté. Espérame.
You didn't know. You didn't know.
No, I did not. He's never told me he was married.
Oh, really?
Well, after the accident happened, I was nervous. I didn't know what to do. I just wanted to go and leave. And, I didn't know, like I said, I didn't know what to do. I was nervous. I just wanted to leave. I didn't know how bad my car was looking, and I just wanted to leave, and he has never contacted me after that.
Mira, pendeja, ni sabe manejar, se estrelló.
I hope after this entire ordeal that has happened to me, I just want to say that I hope Will and his wife work things out, only because, marriage is till death do you part, and in good times and bad. But I just want to, I wish them well.
Calming down after the confrontation, David White decides to give Kim another chance. Briefly attending counseling, David realizes that the constant fights about money are the root of the problem. David affirms his desire to make his marriage work, no matter what the cost. According to Kim White, David hurt their marriage by putting too much emphasis on their money woes. Kim says David was all consumed with the finances, and that pushed her away. For his part, Grady Edwin admits his wrongdoing, but goes on to say, "She came on to me. She's gone now, which is best for the company."
Remember, if you don't get your programming from Goldstein's, why, we'll both lose money.